Hey everyone, my name is Ornella Hernandez, and today Web3 TV is at the AIBC Summit in Dubai. I'm here with one of the attendees, Bartek. How are you today?
I'm very good. I'm very well. Amazing event.
Yeah, what you think? You like it so far?
Oh, of course. I came a bit late to be honest because I had some other meetings, but yeah, I met so many friends. Like we definitely what I see because I was attending a lot of events around the world, and I think the accumulation of like Barry Nash was last year in
Hmm.
like March, April. So now we see people are coming back. The crypto space is coming back, and yeah, it looks very promising.
Definitely, we are back, as people say. And so, what is unique about this event in particular compared to other tech events out there?
Oh, unique. So first of all, I said about timing, like in terms of the cycles, it's like we see the more people are coming.
Hmm.
But what's unique, I think it's funny story because now I'm doing all the ventures in Web3, but my background is I build influencer marketing agency.
Oh,
So I coded platform like nine years ago, connecting influencers with the brands.
okay.
And we are probably now the biggest in Central Eastern Europe. So we work with all of the brands like Samsung, Coca-Cola, all the fashion brands. And yeah, it's funny because my background is marketing. So what is different about this conference than other, you get combined with the marketing, with the affiliates,
Right.
which for me is interesting because many times when I was speaking here on the panels, it was not really about Web3, but it's more about marketing.
Yeah. So tell me what you have been saying up on stage. What have the topics been about? Have you learned anything?
Oh, of course, of course. I'm always learning. I love to come here because there are so many smart people, like smarter than me, so I can learn a lot. But yeah, in terms of a Web3, I think we see a new trend where people really look for some utility, like some real life utility,
Yeah.
and that's exactly also what we focus on.
Yeah, tell me more
So
about Dynamic Labs and what you guys are working on.
okay, sure. So in Dynamic Labs, one of our newest invention is a digital product passport, and people might be familiar with this because there's already a lot of talks around it. Even European Union is forcing regulation, so they want all product, especially luxury brand, to attach some digital passport
Okay.
that is saying where it was produced, when it was produced,
Mm,
what is the sustainability ESG score around it. So they are doing it mostly because they want to give the choice to the consumer. So you are going to the shop and you can see, oh, this t-shirt is not that sustainable, but this is great, this is very green. I'm buying it. But
okay.
we are going a step ahead of this. So we are doing track and trace, we are doing sustainability info all in tokens. So it is a tokenized, it can be a QR code, it can be an NFC tag, but there are also new innovation, like very small chips that we can attach to the
Are
product.
they like NFC chips?
Yeah. So I said NFC is an example. NFC is it's a little bit for the mass production. When we,
Mm.
for example, talk with like food and beverage companies,
Oh,
you,
okay.
you have to pay like around 5 cents for the NFC, which is already a lot. If you got a can that costs a product that costs 50 cents,
Yeah.
paying 5 cents of NFC is impossible.
Okay. So are we talking about what types of goods here, like clothing,
Exactly.
shoes?
Yeah.
Okay.
From the luxury brands. So depending on industry, there's a little bit different use case, right? Because if we're talking about brands like Louis Vuitton, of course, the counterfeiting, and we want to give people the certificate of ownership that this is real,
Right.
that it was done there. So this is really good because they can really track it. In terms of mass market, it's a bit different. We work even with a pharmacy. So for pharmaceutical companies, also this counterfeiting and track and trace is important. But what is also important, for example, here you buy some medicines and you get everything in Arabic language.
Yeah.
Here you scan, you get automatically English. So you get all the most important information, and we can even customize this information once you get we got more data about you. Like we can give you the most important, if you can use it, etc., etc. So we can even personalize this data. So I'd say depending on the brand is a bit different, but one of the biggest advantage is that you can also track offline sales, right? Because once,
Offline.
yeah, offline.
Oh.
If you got offline, let's even say Red Bull. So Red Bull is the company that is spending a lot of money on marketing.
Yeah.
Obviously, they can put a guy on the stratosphere, pay $200 million to put him down. and there's hard to really measure what is ROI from this. Both those Red Bulls, and they can claim it from many different reasons. It can be different incentives like a lottery or free products or even airdrop.
Cool.
Like it was with Solana phone. Of course, airdrops is harder to make brands do airdrops than just some kind of real lottery. So we put this incentive to the people, and then they are claiming those tokens. And by this we see, for example, we
And so
see
how do they do this? Is it through the QR
yeah,
codes
you
or
just scan
you
it.
scan it? Okay.
So the process is so easy. It's not like Web3, to be honest. Even though the Web3 is on the backend, you just scan it. You got this info. If you don't have any wallet, any account, you just log in with Google. So we use ZK login for this. So you can log in with Google, you can log in with Facebook, Instagram, whatever. The wallet is created, and this wallet will be forever attached to your Google account.
Yeah. So it's all on a
And
browser.
the NFT and the NFT is transferred
Oh.
to your wallet. So that's all. You don't need to even sign anything, right?
Right.
It is happening. But then we can verify, for example, oh, you bought 10 t-shirts, so we will give you something cool for free, etc., etc.
Oh, I see.
So you see how hard, like this is like a new way of interaction.
Yeah.
Definitely brands and
Loyalty as well.
customers, yeah.
Yeah.
And we are all going into this way, right? Now brands is more about the story than a real product, right? So I think it's gonna be very, very huge in
Okay.
in the next years.
Digital product passports.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
What else? Are there any other trends that you're looking at that our viewers should know about?
Oh, so yeah, I do a lot of stuff,
Well, I see you're wearing an ape shirt, so you must
Of
be
course,
a
I'm very
ape holder.
I'm very heavy ape holder. We also did our NFT project that is called Fancy Bears, and it was a little bit hibernated for the past months, but we are soon gonna wake up our holders, wake up the bears, because there are a lot of stuff is coming. So yeah, people can look into it. Also invest as everyone here. So I'm interested in BRC20 space.
Yeah. Okay.
In
Are you looking
some
at ordinals or what
yeah,
specifically
exactly.
on the Bitcoin
Yeah,
blockchain?
it's ordinals, it's all those Bitcoin layer twos. There are some quite cool solution coming for this, and I know there's a lot of Bitcoin maximalists
Yeah.
who want to do everything on Bitcoin, and if there's a right way to really do smart contracts on Bitcoin, they will do it, right? They'll never go to Ethereum, never to go to other chains, even though they might be much better performing. And let's be honest, now BRC ordinals are not that decentralized, but still those people will still stay there. So this ecosystem is interesting for me. But yeah, NFTs, I'm very heavy on NFTs. I spoke on all conferences about NFTs, and I believe the bull run for NFTs is coming, probably not that fast, but it will come, and hopefully it will be bigger than we can even imagine.
Okay. And as a Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT holder, I did want to ask, given the recent news, Yuga Labs acquiring Proof and the Moonbirds collection, and now they have a new, well, the old CEO was ousted, Daniel Alegre, and Greg Solano is up. So what do you think about that?
Oh, I think it's cool to be. I know Greg. I met Greg on. I was on all Ape Fest except this one in Hong Kong. So before I was on all the events in New York, and it was great. Like the community is great. So to be honest, I like the direction because I'm not that interested in other side in metaverse. What they are doing. I'm really like this core for the Biach Club holder who did it mostly for community, for networking, and I'm very happy with this for identity. So I think I see this kind. I think they're pivoting back a bit to this
Right. The
core
original
identity.
ethos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think this is a good direction, and as a holder, I appreciate it. I'm really happy.
Okay, good to know. And what's the best way for someone to get in touch with you and to learn more about Dynamic Labs?
Oh, the best way to get in touch with me. Yeah, just follow me. It's like everywhere where you go, Instagram, Twitter, I'm always Bartek Sibiga. It's like you can see it probably on the screen. So you can find me very, very, very easy. And the best way probably is on Twitter. Like you can go to
Nice.
Twitter, you can send me the DM. I'm receiving a lot of messages, but I'm always trying to answer.
Okay.
I usually like do like 1 hour where I spend and I try to answer all unanswered messages. So yeah, if you guys got any question about NFTs,
Yeah.
about digital product passport, what we're doing also here with the government, I would love to answer.
Yeah, reach out to Bartek, everyone. And thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy the rest of the conference.
Thanks.
And everyone, please stay tuned for more interviews coming out of the Sigma and AIBC Eurasia event today.